Let's talk about Dragon Ball Super and what is happening with the new movie and what is happening with the anime and what is happening with the manga, right? Where will the story continue? Where will it go? You know, with the new Dragon Ball Super movie coming out in April, Dragon Ball Super Hero. The movie will take on the story to a point where we are now nearly at the end of the Z saga. So we nearly are there where the manga ended in the 90s with the end of Z, where it had a 10 years time skip from the day Kid Buu got defeated and the heroes were now older, the kids were adults, Pan got older. With this story we are 1 year away from the point where the manga ended back in the day. Which means for us Dragon Ball junkies, we could potentially get one more movie after Super Hero before the anime returns, in my opinion.
Are you sure about that?
So as you know, the movie Super Hero is mainly focused on Gohan, which is spectacular. This is friggin' awesome, trust me. Gohan is the main MC of the movie because Toriyama now understood, shit, I made Gohan so badass during the Cell Saga and wanted him to take over, but the fans wanted Goku. And now Goku and Vegeta are still the main MCs, but now I could give Gohan his epicness again and make him the MC of this movie.
Spider-Man was a hero.
Before I do a third movie where it is again Goku and Vegeta, and maybe the rest of the Z fighters.
Oh yeah.
Cool thing here is Gohan will most likely get a new form in Super Hero and he will most likely, according to new leaks, he will most likely fight against Cell or a updated, better, stronger version of Cell.
If they set that android free, it will be the end of all of us! No! 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 No!
So with Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, the potential new villains of the movie, but I don't think those are the villains of the movie, those two new cyborgs are getting, most likely, if Cell is really returning, those two will get absorbed by Cell. And it would be pretty epic if this new version of Cell has the memories of the time when Gohan destroyed, killed him. This could be the case, or this version of Cell would be entirely new and much more stronger. That was also the question of many guys, hey, why is the Red Ribbon Army returning? What could they do besides cyborgs? Well, they could bring back Cell. Maybe there was an underground secret project from Dr. Giro back in the day, which not even Giro himself knew he did, and he hid that somewhere else, so yeah, maybe.
Son of a whore!
Hey, Gohan is the main MC and he will most likely get a new transformation, and that is just like it is. So I believe that there will be one more movie after this superhero film in 2022 April this year. Yes, I believe so, because then we would also have a kind of a trilogy for Dragon Ball Super movies. We had Broly, now Super Hero, and then a third one. I don't know what this third one would be, but I guess in the third one they would now combine and connect all Z fighters again somehow, some way. The main formula for movies in Dragon Ball with Toei Animation is every 2 years, one Dragon Ball movie, please. And what did happen? We had 2013 Battle of Gods, 2015 we had Resurrection of F. 2 years later, in 2017, the anime came, Dragon Ball Super anime got announced. That ended in 2018, 19, was it 19, I guess. And in 2020 we got Dragon Ball Super Broly, and this year we get Dragon Ball Super Hero. So in 2 years time from now, so meaning in 2024, maybe also again between April and August, or even September, we could get a third and last Super movie for Dragon Ball Super. And after that movie, we could get the return of the anime, because in this period of time we would have enough arcs in the manga to recreate in the anime, but this time please manga accurate. And then we will also have enough story arcs for more games also. Maybe Xenoverse 3 even, please. So the potential return of the Dragon Ball Super anime could be the year 2025. After a release of a third Dragon Ball Super movie in 2024, we could have the return of the anime planned for 2025. That will be realistic. I so hope that the voice actors do not die by that time. I hope they have a healthy and good life by that time, yeah. Because Masako Noaza, she's a legend, but she got also very old, so I hope she stays healthy again. So 2025, a potential release for the anime, or let's say season 2 for Dragon Ball Super anime. But the Dragon Ball Super anime season 2, or the return of Dragon Ball Super anime, should focus on the events after Dragon Ball Super Broly. So do not, please don't do the same mistake, Toei Animation. Please do not do the same mistake what you did with Battle of Gods and Resurrection and F, and you recaptured those events in Super. Don't do the same thing with Broly. Leave the movie Broly as it is, because that movie is perfection, and then start the next arcs which happened in the manga. Start like this.
Look at this dude. No.
Then it should be very good. The anime could then catch up to the manga some way, somehow, but the manga would still go on, and the manga at some point has to adapt the stories after a third potential movie in Dragon Ball Super, which means the manga would now show a new canon ending from the end of Z back in the day and continue the stories from there. From now on, somehow the end of Z is no longer really canon, because most likely Akira Toriyama will change that up also, and he will do things differently, because we have other universes, we have gods, we have angels. Goku and Vegeta most likely will train other guys. Broly is in the team. Granola will most likely be in the team by that time. Oop will be in the team and will be trained by Goku and Vegeta. And Goku and Vegeta most likely still are training under Whis and Beerus. Trust me with one thing, Akira Toriyama Sensei, he has got all the stories. The man can come up with something and we will still love it. We will still love it. This should be a good way to continue the Dragon Ball franchise and continue it logically and make the anime return somehow in some way. So it would be like 2022 we get a new movie called Super Hero, cool. 2 years later in 2024 we get a third Dragon Ball Super movie, and then 1 year after that in 2025 we could have the return of the Dragon Ball Super anime, which takes the stories from the manga all the way to the point where we are at the end of Z back in the day, and then continue from there on. And from there on we have the entire roster completed with the Z fighters, but of course there will come new guys, new frenemies, enemies, friends, allies, and so on and so on. The best way also would be to have a new tournament of power arc, but this time with every universe out there. And as a battlefield arena where they could fight, I would suggest something like the World Tournament arena that was in the BoJack movie. You remember that open field arena where people were looking and there was the ocean and it looked pretty cool like this. Maybe an arena, something like that, would be pretty neat to see that. But yeah, we will get a lot more stories. I can foresee that also. In my opinion, it is now the right time that we get the manga also past the point from end of Z back in the day, so we can now really set the point there and say, okay guys, these were the 10 years gap. We have full-on stories for the 10 years that happened between Kid Buu and end of Z, but now we are at the end of Z. the third Dragon Ball Super movie in 2024 hits the point with End of Z, and the manga arrives also there and now continue from there on. This should be the case with the Dragon Ball franchise and Dragon Ball Super going on in the future. That would be my guess, that would be my opinion on it. And now it's your turn. Write down what you think will happen next with Dragon Ball. Will there be a third Dragon Ball Super movie? When will the anime return? And will the anime recapture the arcs from the manga? Or will they directly hit the point from End of Z and continue directly from there on? So, your turn, write it down below. And now, see you guys later.